Hi guys, how's it going? My name is Giulio. Welcome to the 10 Years Podcast. It's January 21st, 2025. There's so much stuff going on. As you know, in about 1 week, I'll be in LA attending the Grammys, and I'm gonna make sure to document as much as possible of the whole experience, including obviously the pre ceremony, everything about the music, about who's gonna be there, and the projects that are also planned to happen during this year, which is something that I'm really looking forward because year by year, little by little, I'm becoming more and more part of the Recording Academy, which is an amazing community of creatives. I have recently posted on Instagram, and I'm gonna do it right here on this video, about donating to the authorized entities in charge of helping LA during a very tough time. And I know that for some of you it might not be a priority, but make sure to check the links below. And if you could please donate to support the victims, the survivors, and whoever has been affected by the LA fires, including the creatives that have lost studios, instruments, and right now they're in a very tough situation. Today is one of those days where I want to focus, especially in this video, about my little progress here on YouTube. As I mentioned in my previous video, since 1st of January 2025, I started to take this channel seriously. Now, I want to give some value to those of you that are out there and they're not really sure what to do with their YouTube channel, if it is worth to invest any time and resources in making videos in 2025. Is it too late? Are you the right person? Well, I want to share again as much as possible about my journey, being somebody on YouTube, sharing my day-to-day life, and also trying to provide some values to the creative community. If you are considering starting on YouTube and try to be serious on your YouTube channel, for sure there is one app that you must have on your phone, which is YouTube Studio. In one of the tabs, you can see how much you've been earning, and if you're familiar with the YouTube Partner Program and your YouTube channel qualifies to be monetized, you'll notice that you need to hit a minimum threshold of €70 or $70. Now, this is alright, in my opinion, is a good first target, considering that $70 or €70 is not a massive amount of money. It's not like a 1K or 2K, but definitely is something that will keep you focused in checking those analytics, and I do that pretty much daily, about what actually is working for your community. Now, in the analytics, one thing that I like to check is in the audience section, seeing who are the returning viewers. Now, I have about 1,600 subscribers at the moment, and I see that the amount of returning viewers is substantially lower respect to the subscribers. 660 returning viewers compared to 5,360 new viewers. That means, in my opinion, and also in the opinion of many of the YouTube tutorials that are out there, that your community is actually the 660 people, because those guys are the ones that are finding something interesting, maybe entertaining, or maybe actually useful in the videos that you post on YouTube. This is a metric that tells me also of the people that come to my channel, the ones that are really enjoying what I'm doing, because if they're returning, it means that they either subscribed in an active way, as in like, I'm gonna subscribe to Giulio's channel because I want to keep track of what he's doing, or maybe they're just interested in checking my future videos because they didn't really like the one that I posted now, like today, or in the past few days. Now, what I see as far as the podcast, which is my main focus for my YouTube channel, because obviously there's a bunch of other stuff that is included in an artist YouTube channel, which is in my case the one that I have. where my music is also listed along the videos that I post. So you can see my releases, and you can also see my YouTube videos in the same page, in the same channel. I see that in the last 28 days, my top content is a book review, in particular Richard Dawkins and Donald Hoffman, which are great popular science authors. And if you are into science, those are must checks. At least one book per author. You should check either Richard and Donald Hoffman or one of the two. But the most interesting videos for my audience, the book reviews and 5 tips to make your blues guitar playing better. It doesn't surprise me at all, considering that the majority of people who follows me are musicians, producers, and some of them are into books, cigars, whiskeys, and let's say stuff that is not necessarily related to music, but makes part of the lifestyle of a creative person. The very interesting thing is also that some of the videos that I'm posting are basically experiments to see what works and what doesn't work. Usually posting videos of short content works, but when I follow the suggestions of vidIQ, which is another great app, unfortunately it's not free, that I use to track my metrics and get suggestions on maybe what to post and how to please my audience. The stuff that vidIQ suggests me to do are long form content, which I haven't done really. Tomorrow there's going to be the Jeff Beck auction at Christie's, and I subscribe to Christie's, I joined Christie's, not to bid on any of Jeff Beck's items unless there's something like £50, but mostly to document the whole thing. And I'm gonna have a very detailed video about the auction covering pretty much all the 168 guitars, something like that, that are in the auction. There's a bit of, like known guitar player instruments like violins, and I think there is a lute too. But I think it's very interesting, and Jeff Beck is one of my favorite guitarists of all time. He's my favorite probably rock guitarist of all time. The other thing that is very interesting is the behind the scenes. And I posted a video with Bone Machine, which is the Tom Waits tribute band. I played with them in Strabane, UK, in the weekend on Saturday, and you can actually find a video, directly in the link up here or in the video description below. And the behind the scenes should performing pretty well, because based on, again, the suggestions from vidIQ, which is one of those apps that I think you should check even on a free trial. Probably my audience is interested more in viewing the making of something rather than the performance of something, but I'm not 100% sure. And at the same time, as I like to critique AI, I don't want to base my decisions too much on an automated system. I want to see what is organically working. To me, it's extremely important to create a connection with whoever wants to support me. I will make sure to create a dedicated video on YouTube, but for now, please support my YouTube channel, like and comment. Let me know what you think about being on YouTube and sharing content in 2025, especially if you are like me, a content creator, if you are in the creative entertainment industry, if you are thinking about using YouTube but you don't really know what to do. You can literally see my journey, because this is a 10 years podcast, so it's gonna be going until for sure 2035. It's a time machine for my future self to see what I'm doing right now in 2025, in 2026, in the future, 27, so forth. And in the meantime, document how the world changes, how things changes, trying to be as objective as possible, and listening to you guys and trying to give you a voice on my channel if you're interested in having me covering something in particular, because I'm gonna be trying to do a little bit of everything, as my life is like a 365-degree journey in so many different aspects and topics. I'm not like a one view, in a box type of person. Anyway, I'll see you soon, and tomorrow I'll post another video like this, where probably I'm gonna go a little bit more into depth as far as YouTube, as far as metrics, and then I'll try to do my best to either drop on Thursday or Friday the video that covers the Christie's auction of the Jeff Beck catalog. See you soon. Ciao for now.